like them. It sucks me out of doing like them.
Hi guys. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Deb and we're glad to have you. And if you're returning, you know how much I thank you, because without y'all, I'm just talking to myself. Forgive my appearance, because quite honestly, I went to a reverse drawing last night and got a little tipsy, so I'm a little hungover. A little late in the day. Usually I start much earlier, but this is Glossybox January 2023, and they're calling it New Horizons. And I wrote this down because I usually forget. Okay, they have several prices for their box. Okay, if you just buy 1 month and pay per month, it's $21 a month. If you want to buy 3 months in advance, it's $62.74. And if you agree to a 1 year subscription, then it's $19.31 a month. I knew I'd get it right for a change. Anyhow, it comes in an outer box, but I can never open the outer box. I always have a hard time, so I went ahead and did that. So then it has this inner box, and these are great for like photo boxes, and keepsake boxes and stuff, and gift boxes to other people. Then you take the lid off, and they always have a bow, and usually it's a black bow, but this month it's a yellow bow because, you know, they're mixing it with the front. And then you have your tissue paper and your little sticker, and you peel it back, and it looks like so. Okay, now they've gone away from the card that says what you have in it, and they now just give you that little, there's a little card somewhere that you just, on their channel, but I'll post the values in the description, and I'll just put them on the screen right here. And that's my microwave beeping in the back because I put my tea in. I'll get it when it's done. Okay, the first thing I'm pulling out is Koosh Mascara. And it's High Volume Boom. Where's my glasses at? I had some sitting right here. High Volume Boom, Extreme Boom, and it looks like this. See if I can get it out. And this would appear to be a sample size. Yeah, this is a sample size. So, but I will get all the prices, and I'll put them on the screen, and then so you'll have them, so you'll have the total value. And then we got, and this is another sample size. This is Byro. New York is what it says. No idea what it is because the writing's too darn small. It's got a. I'm going to go get my glasses, and I shall return. Had to get my glasses and my magnifying glass to read this, but this is Kiwi Detox Cleansing Gel, and it's sealed, which a little green. Smells good. It does smell good. We'll just throw that in the kitty down there. Throw that in the kitty down there. And then we have Bronze Beauty. Check. Let me check again. This is ridiculous. REALHER, Bronze Beauty Powder Wear Bronzer. Now, you know, I really don't mind that. Okay, you're saving all your trouble, you know, from printing it out and stuff. Except when you give sample sizes, the writing on them is so small you can't read it. Now, if you want people to talk about your stuff, maybe you should give them, yeah. And I would say there's probably another sample size. Yeah. And this is what it looks like when you open it up. Here. This way. And then, maybe, there we go. And that's what it looks like. And that's what color it looks like on. Now, on Glossybox, you do have a beauty profile. So you do have a profile. So they, you know, I'm sure other people they would give darker colors to. Okay, and this one is Huijens, Hoygens, and I've never heard of this company either. So that's so far 3 out of 3 that I've never heard of. This and the mascara, I have heard of Koosh, the mascara, and that's the only one I've heard of. This is Huijgen. The organic face scrub. So you have a face cleanser and a face scrub in the same box. Glossybox is not really hitting it out of the park lately. December's was awful. November's was really good, but December's was awful. And I ended up I didn't even post it because I got it so late. And this is what it looks like. It's scrubby, but it's not very scrubby. No, I wouldn't even call that a scrub. It really didn't have much scrub. I think there's like 2 little granules in there, and that was it. I wouldn't really call that a scrub. I might call it cleanser or something, but it had like 2 granules, and that was it. So there's that. And then the last thing we get is a hairbrush that is one of those detangling brushes, but it's the long handle one. So that might help me, but has no brand name, no anything. No way to identify it. Wait a minute, here's something in the handle. This is ridiculous. This is just getting ridiculous. Glossybox, come on. You know, you did away with, what's the point in people giving you samples if you can't even tell people what it's about? I can't read that. It's Tangle Teaser, and it's a long handled brush. Tangle Teaser long handled brush. And I have heard of Tangle Teaser, and I do need this because I have a hard time back there with my frozen shoulder. But, so yeah, so you get the hairbrush and 4 samples. So, not the greatest this month either, I'll be honest with you. Come on, Glossybox. November's was really good, but I got it late. And I had another one with it. So I did it. I recorded them and then I didn't post them because I got them so late. Well, the same thing happened with December. So I was like, what I do here? So I didn't post December's or November's. And November's was a nice box. But December sucked. And I'll be honest with you, in my opinion, this one sucked. You got a sample size mascara, a sample size face cleanser, a sample size face scrubber. What was the other thing we got in here? I don't remember the other thing. And then we got this. But 4 samples and a hairbrush. Now, I don't mean to be, I realize this name brand company probably sells these for much more. But you can get these on AliExpress or Temu for $4 or $5. So ask me where my value's at, because I don't see it here. Yeah, you know, and I'm sorry too, but if see, this is the card they give you, and you're supposed to scan it for your prices. Okay, that's all well and good, but you know, before you did away with those, you probably should have done away with these boxes, because honestly, you're putting it in an outer box, and then you're putting it in an inner box. Yeah, they're great. They're nice boxes, but that's what they are. They're boxes. You can only have so many hanging around. So, in my opinion, Glossybox, save your money on these and spend your money on these if you want us to talk about your products. You know, if you want us to recommend your box, you know, do you really need this in every one of them? I think not. They're nice touches, but let's be honest, they're not in the meat and gravy of your business. You've got to get the meat and gravy first. So anyway, that's my opinion. I do it monthly, so I pay $19 for this. It's not that, it's still a good deal. Overall, it ends up being a good deal. But December and January were really bad boxes. And I hadn't had a bad box for months before that. And to me, November and December should be your best boxes because it's Christmas. And then November, you want people to buy it for other people for Christmas. Common sense. And I realized, yeah, okay, it's January. It should probably be a little slower because, Christmas is over and we're coming down, I get that. But when you had such a shitty box for December, you might want to, use your heads. Now, November's box was great. Really nice. So anyway, that's Glossybox for this month. Tirade over. Come on back, join us. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, because you know how it is. We're all just trying to get there. We'll all get there in the end. But anyway, we do unboxings here. All kinds of unboxings. I do Chemu. I do Have It Fun, mystery bundles, beauty boxes. Sometimes I just have binge hauls and bin trips, which I did have a bin haul, but I didn't record it because me and my grandson and my friend went. So come on back, join us, like and subscribe. Bye.